Alright, guys, so just back after a workout, and I'm gonna do this video. First of all, one person, that ties into what I'm about to say. One person asked me why I'm back to Instagram and all that. And the answer is simple. Most of you didn't even notice, man. People have the attention span of a fucking goldfish. Most of you didn't even notice that I said, that I'm never gonna use Instagram. Because of the 20-minute reels. Simple. And YouTube and all other social media is just so fucking gay. If they're gonna ban the account anyway, at least, it's easier. It's easier in that I can do. You can't really say anything in. You can't really say anything in 3 minutes, or what works best apparently is 15-minute shorts and all this other nonsense. You can't really say anything in those 3 minutes. So my point is this, and it's very simple, that that's why I use it. And, my intention and purpose in creating this, let me zoom in a little. I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, I normally do landscape or whatever, but yeah, my intention in creating this is, fuck it, I don't care. I don't really care, but my intention in creating this video is simply, I wrote about the long workouts and all that this morning. The long versus short workout thing. I'm going to have that so often, man. People are just so fucking lazy, and I've covered it. Why would you not want to do long workouts? The old timers did long workouts for a fucking reason. Here's the bottom line. The old timers did all these workouts for a fucking reason, right? They did these long workouts. They weren't all boxers or tennis players. And I've spoken about that on the website. Why would you not want to improve in whatever it is that you're doing, and whatever it is that you're, I'm just drawing off a little, god dang. In whatever, towel head, yeah, I was once called that. Racism is cool, it's fun. Anyway, I'll be towel head, why not, But why would you not want to improve in whatever the hell it is that you do every day? Nature doesn't stay in one position. You have all these fucking fat idiots, bozos, that are lazy and fat and cope by saying that we're big but not fat, and you don't need long workouts, and hey, you don't need to make more money. You can probably, if you make the bare minimum, you can get by on the bare minimum if that's all you want. Then more power to you. But zero excuses fitness is not for losers. It's not for cheapskates. It's not for any of that sort of people, right? This work. Fuck the angles, I'm sick of doing these stupid camera angles. Either you listen or you fucking don't. And, I'm kind of beyond explaining all this shit, but why would you not want to improve? Success is a fickle bird. Unless you build a cage around that motherfucking bird, what happens when you see a bird sitting? Does it just sit there? It flies away. Now you could argue that you've already gotten to a certain point of fitness. You could argue anything. You could argue the sky is red, but we all know it isn't, right? We all know that if you don't aim for improvement at everything, you're gonna end up losing, ground at that thing. So let's say you have X amount of money. Why wouldn't you want to make more? First thing you know, if you don't make more, you get lazy. and you get complacent, and then you lose that money because you lose the qualities. This is what I keep saying about marriage. It makes you lose, at least for men, the very qualities that attracted her to you in the first place, and success or whatever it is. But it's like I don't care if somebody can do maybe 2 push-ups in 30 seconds or whatever the hell people cope by saying, dude, you're still fat. The old timers never broached all this bullshit. They knew you could do, I can do a push-up in 5 minutes, 1 push-up, and I can just, it's stupid, it's easy, it's stupidly easy if I actually train for it. But I don't, if it's not. Why did the old timers do high rep workouts? Why do people that are achieving something, you call me an idiot, call me a maniac of fitness, but is that a bad thing? You can call me, anything you like. I don't care. But the facts are what stand. You, the guys that say all this, are fat and out of shape and cannot do 1 pull-up. 1 pull-up. Then I tell you, do this, do that, you'll start complaining, you'll start whining, you'll start ranking, you'll find 1 million excuses to debate it and argue, and then you'll say that, but I don't want to do it, and you're never going to buy anything, you're never going to take action to improve. Anyway, the one thing is it's all been very well documented today via writing on the website, and it's been a theme over the past X number of days. And by the way, if you're so unoriginal, and some of you are, that you have to take somebody else's writing and you have to copy and paste that or screenshot that, it's just gay, man. Literally, that's why, I could say Ben Bird, I could say fucking his alter ego that, said the exact same thing and then disappeared off of Dude, I don't care. Say what the fuck you want. It's a free world, free country. Say it. I don't care. He wasn't getting any engagement, kind of like with Ben. And with Ben, But I want to talk about one more mentality. Now, what I omitted to mention in today's awesome, great post was this. That sometimes the long workouts, they can leave you feeling drained, they can leave you feeling tired, exhausted, whatever the hell. Although for me, when I feel tired, it's like an excuse to do more. But let's look at the mechanics of this, and I've written about this before, I've spoken about this before. A long workout, so let's say you got, I don't know, your goal might be doing 25 pull-ups in 1 workout. For me, I can knock it out in 1 set. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, he doesn't show us. Look, guy, you're stupid. I showed you 10 at 1 shot. I showed you 8, so I could show you 25. I could show you 250. Well, not that many in 1 set, because I can't do 250 in 1 set, but, without coming off the bone. It's just incremental. You do 10, and I'll tell you how. But you're too lazy to, actually do it. You'd rather focus on a lot of you watching this are fucking gay. You'd rather focus on my sexy body than would focus on my feet, which is what I just remembered. So 10, why not make it a goal to do 13? How do you get there? 1 by 1, baby steps. Guys, you already know all this. You just want to fucking cope. And you can't do 1 pull-up, you're fat, the books that you buy or whatever, clearly they don't work. Where are the results, But if you're genuinely tired, genuinely struggling to get through the long workouts, it's very easy. 1 more, So 25 pull-ups. You get to 20 and you're like, oh my God, I'm done for the day. Then, why not 1 more? Your mind knows. And especially with you quitters, that you can easily quit. Quitting is the easiest thing to do, right? So 20 gets to 21, Before that, you tell your mind that, hey, I can always quit after one. And it's amazing how we always have more than 70% left in the tank. We just don't know it. And so you do. So your mind automatically makes it easier for you to complete that one rep. Repeat that process again 4 times, even though you know you're doing it for this goal to get to 25 pull-ups. Your brain, your conscious mind, that part of it is so fucking strong that it will. And I know I should have landscaped this video in all this. I don't give a shit. Your conscious mind will tell you that, hey, it's just one more rep. After that, we can go to sleep. And that's exactly what most of y'all want to do. Oh, workout finished. It's like the bad part of your day, which I don't get. I'm going to snuggle up with my wife in pajamas. Like, how gay can you get? I mean, if you want to do that. But I mean, at least get your training in. Like, don't say that high rep workouts are useless and all this other bullshit. The one more mentality doesn't just work. Like on the website, I once wrote about this fat fuck. He was like, the air hostess was coming. He was like, one more beer. I mean, you can, and he was just sitting there drinking, which is great, which is fine. I did the same, but I was like, with me, she was a fat bitch, and she just dumped the beer in my lap. With him, apparently, he would complain, and with me, she could see this guy doesn't give 2 shits. And actually, I did. I just didn't let on. Yeah, I did later. I actually wrote an email to the airline company, and she actually got reprimanded. I do things. If somebody fucks with me, then I'll do something. I just may not do it right then. But, so that's it. Really, I mean, it's so easy. One more. I haven't gotten through my 200 pull-ups today. I mean, I'm at what? 60-something, 62, I think. Yeah, 62. I just go, because today is a day, I'm genuinely exhausted. I don't normally say that about myself, but I know I don't look it, because mentally, nobody can look at me and say that I could be fucking on my last legs, which I'll never be, because I'm never going to pass, but you're still going to look at me and think, this is why when I was, when I didn't have money, people still said I was rich, because I always had money, was that, no, there wasn't nose bleeding, there was something, anyway. Yeah, guys, I mean, stop being fucking gay and retarded, and, I won't do high rep workouts, they're pointless, I don't need to do them. Like, fucking Michael Phelps was a swimmer, right? Why the fuck do you think he did all those push-ups? You might think he did a lot of pull-ups, because it's a lat-intensive thing, but he did a lot of push-ups. Why do you think Boris Becker did, body weight, or Pete Sampras, whatever. You guys probably don't even remember those people, but it doesn't always have to be directly related to your sport. It doesn't, for you to be successful, truly successful at anything, repetition is key. So what all this boils down to is you, my friend, if I can even say that, no Degeneration X there, no. It's just, I should have done a landscape, but then, people will go into my, literally, like Ben, you've seen the proof, right? So. But it really boils down to this: do you want to be a loser, or do you want to be a fucking winner? If you want to be a loser, then you can say, high rep, and you can find all the excuses in the world. The human mind is very good at finding a whole barrage of fucking excuses, You can tilt your chin up like this and say, I'm not fat, you can do all that. It shows, my friend, it fucking shows. And, or you could be a winner and do what winners do. I can tell you one damn thing. If you're a loser, if you're a cheapskate, if you constantly whine about money, expenses, like this is expensive, that is expensive, then namaste, and, well, that wasn't namaste, that was a smack. That was like a smack to the back of the head. Then I don't want you around Zero Excuse Fitness. Hey, it's my business. I don't want you around there if you're that sort, which most of you are. And if you're the sort that actually wants to train, that actually wants to do something, then you're more than welcome. And let's see, did I forget anything else? I don't know. God, man, I mean, people are so gay these days. Yeah. The whole psyop of you can't guzzle water, you're supposed to sip it. You know what? That was full. Now you see it's half. I got this here, which is 2 liters. I can, even though I'm slim and sexy and fit and strong, I can guzzle 2 liters without stopping, if I wanted to, which I do every morning. You're complaining you don't have energy, you need food. No, you need to eat less, buddy. Complain more, eat less. That's just what it is. I mean, joints and all sort of bullshit. Because you're not drinking enough water. It's that simple. Anyway, I kind of have a feeling I'm preaching to the choir, but the majority of the choir doesn't want to listen. They want to switch it off after this and go watch TV. Do that, but stay away from us, please. Thank you. See y'all later. Gator. Oh, they're closing out the press. What a pity.